In the previous video, I showed you how to undo your most recent local commit in Git. I also talked about feature branches and how in the real world we do our work in feature branches and later move them to our dev branch after it has been tested and reviewed. And so a critical part of that process is creating a branch. It's a very simple process. So let's get right into it. Here we have our application. We are on the branch master. This is what this is telling you. And to create a new branch, we just run the command git branch. First, let's list our branches. So we have only one, master. So if we do git branch feature, and then we list them, we should be able to see that we have two branches, feature and master. Remember I talked about origin and the GitHub repository where we push our changes up to. In the world of Git, when we say origin, we mean a common repository that everybody is pointing to, that we are all pulling from and pushing into. Essentially, it's a machine that has a local repository just like our own, but we decide to treat it like the point of origin from everything. That's why we call it origin. And so right now, if we go to that repository, we see there's only one branch. Let me refresh it to make sure. Yeah, there is only one branch. But I have just created a branch. And that is because I created a branch only locally. So let's go ahead and make a change, commit it locally, and then push it to the remote. That's how we can get a branch that is local to get pushed to the origin. In very important news, we have created the branch, but we have not yet checked it out. In Git, we use the checkout command to basically check out, as in Blockbuster, to check out a branch into our working directory. So we are going to go ahead and do that. We see we have the two branches listed. The branch we are currently in has the asterisk right next to it. Let's go ahead and check out feature. Because we don't want our changes that we're going to make right now to go to master. We want them to go to feature. In the real world, there are usually checks that prevent you from pushing directly to master or dev. It's good practice to have merges gated by automated tests and such. So let's go ahead and make a quick change. This is a small feature which consists of adding the word feature to our application's landing page. So let's go back to Git and then we go through our flow. We check that our changes are what we want. We stage them and then we're going to go ahead and commit them. Feature completed. And now we have staged our changes locally and we are in our branch. But when we push, we don't want to just push our changes, we want to push our branch as well. This will allow our peers that are looking at the remote repository origin to jump into the branch in the remote repository as well. Because right now, they would not be able to find it, just like I showed you before in the browser. So I'm going to go ahead and do that right now. And then you should be able to see it in the browser. And to do that, we grab our commit, get ready to go into the push plane, and just specify what remote, and then we specify what branch. This is what we're going to call it. After we do this, we should be able to go to our origin. There we go. And then refresh. There should be two branches. the feature branch, and the master branch. That's it. Created our local branch, staged changes to it, and then pushed our local branch to the origin so that now our peers can look at our work and that's it.